you guys, let's do this. You need 2 mats, and we are going to do a double mat empowerment flow, which is intended to literally empower you, but also to ignite the rest of your day. So those of you on the East Coast where it may be noon, or the West Coast where it may be 9 o'clock in the morning, one way or the other, I know you all need a little bit of ignition, a little more fire. So let's do that together. And as we go along, I will see your names pop up when you join in, and it just brings me a lot of joy to see you here with me because we're practicing together. That's really what it's all about. All right, let's get started. Go ahead and come to a standing position at the front of your 2 mats. And we'll let those arms hang heavy. And we'll reach those arms out to the sides. And now take a deep breath in as you do, palms together. Exhale the hands to heart center. Let's close our eyes if they're not already. Feel the rhythm of your heart behind your thumbs. Feel the weight of your body upon your 2 feet, but then begin to rock a little bit from heel to toe so that you add in a little bit of that lightness and ease, a little bit of that movement. Take one more breath, just moving, noticing your body with your breath and where your mind tends to go. And then root down through the feet, spread out through the toes. Let's inhale those arms out to the sides and up. Take a deep breath in. Interlace the fingers, turn the palms up. Looks like you're cracking your knuckles. Pull those arms way back. Lift the chin, lift the chest. Push the hands up and lift your heels. Take a deep breath in, stretch. And on your next exhale, heels down, bend the knees, sweep the arms forward, cleansing breath. Inhale up. Let's do that 3 more times. Throw off the scale there. Inhale up. 2 more. Last one. Inhale up. Hands to heart center. And we'll step those feet together. Reach the arms up. Take a deep breath in. Face forward. Let's turn our left palm forward. Thumb and fist. Catch the wrist. Pull over to the right. Exhale. Inhale up. Switch the grip. Right palm forward, thumb and fist, pull over to the left. Inhale up. Let's move those feet beneath the hips. Drop the arms, thumbs either side of the sacrum. Roll the shoulders back, drop the tail down. Now, be aware, your chin is towards your chest. Your feet are the most active point right now. Roll toward the big toes, and then tuck the tail. Move the hips forward, and that lastly, shoulder blades together, lift your chin and chest, look up. Now you can walk the hands down the backs of the legs. You may not be ready for that yet, and that's okay. More important than how far back you go is the activity of your legs right now. So just notice that activity, stick with it. Inhale, rise, arms reach up, palms together, fold all the way down, exhale. And when you get to the floor, if it is still kind of early for you, or if you've been doing other things all day, you might start to walk out the hips a little bit, walk the hands over to one side, over to the other. And only when it feels like something you're ready to do, you'll slow that movement down and slide the palms face up beneath the fronts of the feet, all the way. Press the toes into the creases of your wrists. Pull against the feet, inhale, look forward. And then pull yourself down on an exhale. Let it go. Relax the back of your neck. Relax your face. But everything else should be active right now. You're pulling with your biceps. You're engaging your quadriceps. You should feel your knees lifting up and drawing back. Pull against the feet, look forward, inhale. Fingertips to the ground out in front of you, exhale. Let's step the right leg back, drop the right knee, lift the chin, inhale, look up. And then palms flat, step back, downward facing dog, exhale. Now let yourself move around a little bit here. Let yourself explore. Maybe shift from side to side into one hand, into the other. Maybe bend both knees toward the ground and lift. The sky's the limit. Be willing to explore. There should be a curiosity in your practice. If you lose that curiosity, then you lose the love of the practice. So be curious. Be exploratory. Then on your next inhale, find some stillness. Exhale, hold. Inhale, rock forward, drop knees, chest chin down, asana. Inhale through, bhujangasana, cobra, look up. Let it go. Release, push up, press back, downward facing dog. Right foot forward. Left knee down, lift the chin, inhale. Left foot forward, exhale. Arms up, inhale. Hands to heart center, exhale. Let's go to the second side. Arms up, inhale. Fold, exhale. Left foot back, drop the knee, inhale. Right leg back, downward facing dog, exhale. And again, you might choose to move around a little bit. You might choose at this moment to be still, to close your eyes, to press your heels back, to firm up your thighs, watching your knees lift and pull back. Tilt your pelvis forward, sit bones lifting into the air, pulling you up out of those shoulders. Feel the armpits rotate slightly out, and then rock forward. Again, let us drop our knees, chest chin down, asana. Inhale through. Exhale, let it go. Push up, press back, downward facing dog. Left foot forward. Drop that right knee, inhale. Right foot forward, exhale. Arms up, inhale. Hands to heart center, exhale. Arms out to the sides and up, inhale. Fold all the way down, exhale. Look forward, lengthen. And we're going to have our first effort or attempt to hop back. But I don't want you to do what you always do, right? If we're going to be curious, we're going to explore, then I want you to work on something you haven't tried before. Maybe something a little more vulnerable. So take the hands a bit out in front of you, middle fingers point forward. Your knees can be bent, that's totally okay. Let's lean into the hands, exhale, lift the heels. Inhale, relax back and the feet look forward. Let's try that again. Exhale, lean into the hands, lift the heels. Inhale, relax back and feet. Now this next time, you're going to lean into the hands, lift the heels, but then try to heel kick your good old backside here. All right, lean forward, look forward. Exhale, heel kick. Woo! Not so hard. Let's try that again. So try it a few times, then take it back, chaturanga, but land with bent elbows. Land with bent elbows. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Look up. Lower toward the ground. Exhale. Push up. Press back. Downward facing dog. Now let's lift that left leg up into the air nice and high. Left leg up. Left knee to the nose or forehead. Exhale. Inhale up. 2 more times. Exhale. Inhale up. Last one. Exhale. Inhale up. Step that left foot between the hands. Virabhadrasana. So step the right foot a little off to the side. Turn the right toes out. Let's inhale all the way up. And then take the hands back behind you. Back behind you. Interlace the fingers. Dominant grip. Press the palms together. Shoulder blades together. Lift the chest. Lift the chin. Sink into that left knee. Aim your hands inside the right thigh. Keep firming up the right thigh, pushing that right heel back. Keep firming up the right buttock. Feel activity in your legs. Then angle those arms out to the sides and up. Reach your right hand forward, left arm back, and start to circle the arms around. Big circles. Big circles. Big circles. Slow movement. Switch directions. Big circles. Big circles. You forget about your leg when you're circling like this. Then drop. Whoop. Arms up, inhale. Both hands down, exhale. All right. Step back into plank. Lower halfway down, chaturanga number 2. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Lower toward the ground. Push up, press back, downward facing dog. We're going to lift that left leg up into the air. Left leg, nice and high. Then bring that left foot between the hands on an exhale. Go ahead, turn yourself to the back of the mat. Palms flat, take this right leg back and up, inhale. As soon as that right leg is lifted, this is where we get to have a little bit more fun. Right knee is going to come to the back of your right arm. Hug those elbows in, lean forward, you gotta lean forward. Then look back towards your left foot, drop your head toward the ground. Make sure you can see your hands, your elbows, and your foot at the same time. Left leg up. It's okay if it doesn't lift. Bring that left knee to the back of the left arm. Maybe that's more possible. A little head down crow action. Now, everyone lift your right leg up. This is the toughie. As your right foot drops, you've got to push with those hands. Exhale, left leg up. Oh, I love that so much. There's nothing like that in the morning. Left foot between the hands. Drop your right knee down, lift the chin, look up, inhale. Straighten both legs, exhale. Let's do that again. Bend, look up, inhale. Straighten, look back, exhale. Let's do that one more time. Bend and look up, inhale. Straighten and look back, exhale. Now hold that straight. Look at your feet. They're on two parallel lines. Not one single. We're not on a tightrope. We're on two tightropes instead. And your right heel pushes back. Now you can walk your hands back behind you. Fingertips can point towards the feet. And do tip the fingers so you're not on the heels of your hands. This will give your wrists a break. Now start to let this go. Bend the left knee a little bit. Slide those fingertips in line with the left foot. Look forward. Walk your hands all the way back to your right leg in the front of the mat. Good. Palms flat. Step back. Downward facing dog. Look at your hands. You knew it couldn't be that easy. You're going to get back to the front of the mat. So keep looking at the hands, feet together. Lift high up onto the toes. Lean forward. Bend the knees only a little. And we're going to heel kick the bum a few times. And it's okay to heel kick the bum and land right back on the mat. Absolutely okay. Let's try that a few times. Become light in your feet. Light in your feet. When you land at the front of the mat, you can look forward and lengthen. And you can fold and forget about that. Forget about it because it's already in the past. Feet together. Bend the knees, arms forward and up. It's Garudasana. Now stand all the way up. Feet beneath the hips, hands to heart center. Let's check in. With the thumbs resting against your heart, begin to rock a little bit from heel to toe. You know, mothers rock their infants, right? But who rocks us? The adults. Okay, well, this is you rocking yourself back to a very peaceful state. Find that as you rock, your breath slows down. Find that as you rock, the mind becomes tethered by the movement. At least that's the intention. So feel your feet. They carry you around all day. How many times do you say, hello, feet? What do I feel in my heels? What do I feel in the just opposite of the arches? What do I feel in the balls of my feet? And how are my arches today? Then root down through the feet. Let's move away from those for a moment. Arms up, inhale. We're folding all the way back down, exhale. And we're going to repeat that very challenging transition from the front of our mat back. Again, yes, I know you can probably just jump back into chaturanga. I want you to lean forward, then jump back. So let's try that together. Hands flat. Lean into the hands. Exhale. Inhale, relax, relax. Let's do that again. Exhale. Inhale, relax. All right, here's your toughie. You're going to exhale. Give a little heel kick to the bottom. Little heel kick. And maybe another little heel kick. And eventually you're going to heel kick and take it back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Look up. Lower toward the ground. Push up. Press back. Downward facing dog. All right. Right leg. Right leg. Lifts into the air. Right knee to the nose or forehead. Exhale. Inhale up. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale up. Last one. Exhale. Inhale up. Right foot between the hands. Exhale. Turn your left toes out, but also step it a little off to the side. We're going to reach those arms out to the sides and up. Garudasana, arms up. And then we'll exhale the hands back behind us, but that non-dominant grip, that really awkward way of holding our own hands. Press the palms together. Lift the center of the chest. Lift the chin. Sink a little bit lower now. Feel the left thigh firm up. Left buttock firm up. Push that left heel back. On our next inhale, we are going to reach those arms up, and we're going to reach our left hand forward, right hand back. And you're going to start to drop the hand and let that momentum carry them around. Carry them around. Oh boy. Slow the movement, slow. Go the opposite direction. Don't use too much brain power. Unsqueeze the brain and you'll find that it's not as hard as it looks and feels. Slow the movement, slow, slow. Arms up, inhale. Both hands down, exhale. Let's step back into plank. Our 4th, you can count them, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Lower toward the ground, push up, press back, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, inhale. Right foot steps between the hands, exhale. Go to your left, all the way. Left foot back and up. Now when I tell you we have something fun to do, I mean it's fun. And that means that you come at it with curiosity and explorative characteristics, right? So look at your hands, maybe walk them back a little. Hug those elbows in, left knee to the back of the left arm. Now tuck the chin. Look towards your right foot, bring the crown of the head down. Go ahead, grip those fingertips. The chest should be working a lot. Now try to lift your right leg. It's okay if it doesn't lift. Let's actually bring it down into a crow, head down crow. And then lift your left leg. Left leg. Good. Now, we're going to start to drop that left foot, but you've got to push before that left foot drops completely. Lower, 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 push. Right leg up. Right foot between the hands. And drop that left knee down. Drop. Look up. Straighten both legs, look back. Let's do that again 2 more times. Again, look up. Straighten, look back. 1 more time. Bend, look up. Straight, look back. Now you're going to hold that straight position. Step your left foot in a little bit. Your feet are on 2 parallel lines. 2. Your left heel points straight back. And you can walk your hands back towards your left foot. But tent the fingers. Tenting the fingers just ensures we take the wrists a little out of that equation. Relax the back of your neck. Relax your face. Now start to let this go. Bend the right knee a little bit. Use your fingertips. Look forward. And now walk your hands to your left foot. You're right back at the front of the mat. All the way. All the way. Step back into downward facing dog. And look at your hands. Second time, we've jumped back twice. This is our second time jumping forward. Look forward. You have to look where you want to go. Lift high up onto the toes, lean forward. Bend the knees only a little bit. Keep rolling the chest forward. Heel kick the bum a few times. Keep heel kicking. Just because the first time feels heavy like stone doesn't mean you let that define you. No, not at all. It's the effort that defines you, not the effect. The effort is the effect. What? Look forward, lengthen. Fold and let that go. Sit back, vashishtasana. Arms up. Inhale. Stand all the way up. Feet beneath the hips, hands to heart center. Exhale. The end of our second side. Now we can start to rock a little bit, but we're not going to spend as much time rocking. All right, we're down through the feet. Step into the center of your mat. Reach those arms out to the sides and up. Take a deep breath in. Now we're going to jump those feet wide, sweep the floor, cleansing breath. But cleansing breath 4 times. Exhale, jump those feet wide, cleansing breath. Straighten the legs, arms up. 3 more. Alternate your arms, you guys. Alternate the cross of the arms. Last one. Inhale up. Cartwheel to your left foot. To your left foot. Turn the right toe slightly out. Parshvanasana, side angle, left hand inside of left foot. Right arm out to the side and up. Thumb against index fingernail. Now, firm up this right leg. Push with that right heel. Tuck the tail. That tuck is really important. Then engage the pelvic floor. You don't need your arms, right? If you're properly engaged from the outside in, then the arms are unnecessary. And you're being held up by the center of your being. Keep firming up your right leg. That part's important. Now we're going to inhale up through a transitional warrior 2. So inhale up, straighten that left leg. Heel toe that right foot in a little bit. Start to reach over that left leg nice and slow. Nice and slow. Working into Trikonasana. Left hand is going to come down inside that left foot. You can use your fingertips. Right arm up, thumb against index fingernail. Every arm balance that we featured in a call to arms this past 10 days has the ability to be done in many different ways. But the lead up is everything. So with vashishtasana, if students don't have results with that pose of some kind, and by result, again, I mean even the ability to make an effort, then it's because they weren't set up for it. So we're going to set you up well. On your next exhale, soften that left knee. Bring both hands down inside the left foot. Turn your right heel back, drop your right knee down. Now heel toe that left foot a little off to the side. Straighten the left leg and bend it. Straighten and bend. Good. Straighten and bend. All right, so one more time. Straighten. Now bend, now hold. You're going to lift your right knee, right hand flat, ground your left big toe with your peace fingers, right? Turn both feet to your left. You've got to push into your right foot though. Your right foot actually becomes more important. Then lift the left foot up. And I'm literally just lifting it above the floor. Start to slowly open yourself to the left. Kick that foot up. But you've got to kick it into the hand. That bind is everything. And just release that left foot on top of the right. Left arm up and over the head. Lift your hips a bit higher. Lower that right hip to the floor. Exhale. Inhale up. One more. Exhale. Inhale up. And then return your left hand to the floor. Shift into the left arm. Right arm up and over the head. Just vinyasa side down though. All right, lower down twice. Exhale. Use your legs. Feel that knife edge of your left foot doing a lot of the work. Exhale down. Inhale up. Right foot to your left hand. Use your fingertips. Give your wrists a break. Walk the hands to your left foot. Other side of the mat. Happy place. Palms flat. Step back. Downward facing dog. Now I'm going to give you choices. It's going to be your right arm that you're going to stretch. All right? Now, option 1, right hand on the floor. your calf. That's option one. Option two, still right hand where it is, left hand where it is, but lift your right leg. Option three, stay with me, bend your right knee, grab the top of your right foot, pull the heel to the buttock, right knee points up. Still with me? Option four, return right foot and left hand. You're going to bring the left leg into half lotus. Left leg, this was what was featured in the picture on Instagram. Return your right hand to the floor. Shift the weight into right foot, right hand. Left arm reaches around your back. Grab the top of your left foot. Now, you've got to drop that left hip in line with the right. Look at your right foot. Push back with that right heel. Keep the hips lifting. Create space in that right shoulder. Shoulders are square. Hips are square. Spine is perpendicular to both. All right, let it go. Your poor right arm. Release your left leg in any capacity. Rock forward, lay down. Ah, that was fun. Holding that so long. Good stuff. All right, listen, I'm going to shift my orientation. We're going to take our right arm, same arm, all to the right side. Now, check your hand. Palms should always be face down and in line with your forehead. Roll toward that right arm. Plant your left foot flat, right foot flat. Now, you've got to move your hips away from the right arm, away from it. Head is above the ground the whole time, even if it's uncomfortable. Yoga is not supposed to be comfortable. I'm going to keep repeating that. It doesn't mean it should torture you, but for God's sake, there should be effort involved. Left arm up, inhale. Drop that left hand down the back. Now keep the head above the ground. Just if you needed a block, you could always use a block. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Then let that go. Let it go. That was good. All right, we're going to lay completely flat. Big toes together, arms out in front of you, palms together. Bring your forehead to the ground, close your eyes, and forget all of that just happened. It's in the past, right? The future hasn't happened yet, so it's not worth thinking about. All we have is this present moment. So right now, in this present moment, close your eyes, be soft, let the floor support you. Now lift your head, look towards your hands. And we're going to take those hands back beneath the elbows. And we'll push up to plank. Press back, downward facing dog. And something we have not worked on yet is the jump of the legs wide. And jumping the legs wide for some people is actually quite a bit easier. So let's look at our hands, and we're going to do this more than once. So even if you can hop the legs wide, I want you to hop them back in right after. So look at your hands, tie up under the toes, lean forward. Bend the knees a little bit. Heel kick the bum, legs wide. Hop them back in. Whoop. Do it again. Hop them back in. Last time. Look forward. Lift up. Third time's the charm. Let's go ahead and walk those hands to our left foot at the front of the mat. Step your right foot forward. Fold. Let it go. Sit back, vashishtasana with those arms up. Inhale. Stand all the way up. Feet beneath the hips. Hands to heart center. Feel your heart. Feel your feet. Feel everything right now. Feel the effort that you've put in already. And smile. Because your effort is the effect. Your effort is what has brought you to this present moment. No one else, only you. And here we go. We got a second side. I'm only your guide, so can't blame me. We're going to move the feet beneath the hips and then also move ourselves to the center of our mat. Arms up, inhale. Let's clean that breath off again. Exhale, jump those feet wide. Inhale up, we'll do that again. You got to throw out the scale air. Like a lion roar already. Inhale up. Good, let's cartwheel to our right foot. Right foot, drop those hands down. Turn the left toes out. Move the right hand inside the right foot. And then we're going to reach that left arm out to the side enough. Thumb against that index fingernail. Look up. And you've got to firm up this standing leg, this left leg, really strong. Right? Then you've got to tuck the tail. Squeeze the sit bones together. Engage the sphincters of the pelvic floor. When your sphincters are engaged, you can do anything. You can fly, which we do a lot in this class. A good test. If you're still heavy in this right arm, where are your sphincters? They're not up. Now we're going to inhale up through warrior two, but only at the transition. Straighten the right leg, maybe heel toe that left foot in a little bit. Reach out over that right leg. Then drop the right hand toward the floor. You can use your fingertips, you can use your palm. Left arm up, thumb against the next fingernail, Dhyana Mudra. Look up at that left hand. Trikonasana. If you look at the shape of this pose, this is vashishtasana, really. When you think about the actions which are involved, the only difference is your arm is not holding you up, remember? Sphincters engaged, no arm. All right, both hands down, bending that right knee, hands are inside the right foot. Drop that left knee down, heel toe the right foot off to the side. Now straighten and bend that right leg a few times. Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Every time you move in and out of something, this is a vinyasa. This is actually movement which is indicated for moving prana, right? And they're placed in a very special way, which is actually what vinyasa is, placed in a special way. No, it's not Surya Namaskara alone. That is only one. So let's go ahead, bend into that right knee, lift your left knee. Now left hand beneath the nose, grab your right big toe with your peace fingers, right? You're connecting this right thumb to your big toenail, two nadis together. Turn both feet to the right. Lift the right foot, just lift it. Then look to the right, kick the right foot into the hand. Release the right foot on top of the left, right arm over your head, lower that left hip to the floor twice. Exhale. Inhale up. One more. Inhale up. Switch. Right hand down. Left arm over the head. For those of you keeping count, yes, this makes 4. Vinyasa side down. Exhale. Do one more and you're at 4. Inhale up. 4 vinyasa belly down. 4 vinyasa side down. Left foot to the right hand. Drop both hands. Go ahead, turn all the way to your right leg, other side of the mat. We're here. Step back into downward facing dog. Now we have to do everything exactly the same way we've done the previous side. So let's start with this together. Look at your feet. Right hand to right leg. Hold calf, ankle, or heel. Shoulders are square, hips are square. If they're not, then you're not doing flexion of the shoulder. You could potentially be doing something else, and God only knows what that is. This is option 1. Option 2, lift your left leg. Option 3, bend the left knee. Grab the top of your left foot, heel to buttock. Left knee points up. Option 4, if you're still with me, you're going to be bringing this right foot into lotus. Right foot into lotus. Return the left hand to the floor. Look at your left foot. Reach that right hand around the low back. Grab the top of your right foot. It's okay to lose your balance. It happens. See? It happens. There's nothing wrong with that. It's what you do after you lose your balance that matters. Do you pick yourself up or do you curse? And it's okay to do a little bit of both. Hips up, look back, shoulders square, hips square. Squeeze that right lotus knee in. Take one more breath. And then let it all go. Let it all go. Release. Rock forward, lay down. Aren't you glad we took so much time to do that? Now again, I'm going to shimmy my way over so that you can see me. We're going to take that left arm off to the side. Hand in line with the forehead. Right hand beneath the right shoulder. Roll toward that left arm. Keep the head above the ground. That's really important. Right foot flat behind you. Left foot flat. Move your hips away from that left arm, so toward the other side of your mat. Look up, right arm up, drop the right hand down your back. And breathe. More important than any of it, is your breath still with your body? Or should I say, is your mind still with your breath? Now we're going to start to let this go. Roll back onto your abdomen. Oh yeah. Arms out in front of you. Palms together. Go back to my happy place. Palms together, big toes together. Forehead to the ground. Close your eyes and forget about it all. Be in the moment. Be in the breath. Feel the weight of your body against the floor. Feel that stable nature of the floor holding the body up. We'll lift our heads, look toward the hands. Slide the hands beneath the shoulders. We're going to push up plank. Press back, downward facing dog. Now, I like to do things in twos. I feel like everybody achieves something if they have a second opportunity to try it. So we are going to jump the feet wide a second time. Let's bring those feet together. Look at the hands, of course, jumping the feet wide. If you get into the air, stay there. If you don't, I want you to do it 3 times, right? Let's high up onto the toes, lean forward. Bend the knees a little bit. Heel kick the bum, legs wide. Remember, if you don't get up there, keep going. When you get the legs wide, look forward, lengthen, and then walk your hands to your right foot. You'll be right back at the front of the mat. We'll look forward, left foot forward. Fold forward. Let that go. Sit back, this is asana. Lift those arms up, inhale. Stand all the way up, hands to heart center. Exhale. Woo, you guys, we're moving into that finalizing set. Let's go ahead, reach those arms out to the sides and up, inhale. Hands to heart center, sit back, exhale. We're going to twist to our right first, left elbow outside, right knee or thigh. Draw that left knee back, hips to the right, heart to the thumbs, look up over that right shoulder. Now look down toward the ground, bend the knees more, dropping the hips toward the heels. Let's take the hands to the floor, off to the right side. Now you can have the hands with fingertips pointing to the right side, or you can have the hands with the fingertips pointing in the direction of your toes. This is up to you. Today, for what I'm going to cue, fingers pointing off to the right side is a better option. We're going to take our right hand a little more forward than our left. Drop that right elbow down. Lean forward, then hips high, lift those feet. Even if you've done this 100 times, I want you to push into that right forearm, think of getting higher. Feet down. Come back through center, fold forward. Sit back with Uttanasana, lift those arms up, inhale. Stand all the way up, hands to heart center, exhale. All right, let's do the other side. Arms out to the sides and up, inhale. Sit back, hands to heart center, exhale. Twist to your left. Right elbow outside, left knee or thigh. Right knee pulls back as you do. Hips shift to the left, heart to your thumbs. Start to look toward the ground. Bend the knees more forward. Drop the hips toward the heels. Take the hands off to the left side. And again, we're going to take this left hand, move it more forward to the right. Drop your left elbow in line with the right hand. Lean forward, hips high. Look forward, lift the feet. The mistake with a twist is looking to the side. Why would you do that in a twisted arm balance? You need to lift yourself up, so look forward. Look forward, look up. Feet down. Straighten the legs as you fold over your legs. If you can't explain why you do something, then you need to ask yourself, why am I still doing it? Everything has a reason. Everything. And everything has, with it, an explanation as to how. Because that how goes with the reason. All right. Sit back with Uttanasana. Lift those arms up, inhale. Stand tall. Feet beneath the hips, hands to heart center, exhale. All right, you ready to twist a little bit deeper? Let's do this. All right, arms out to the sides and up, inhale. Hands to heart center, sit back, exhale, but don't lean forward too far. Instead, draw this right leg up behind you, right heel to right buttock. Fingertips to the ground, fingertips, not hands. Bring your right knee to the back of your left knee, to the back of it. Reach your left hand back, grab the knife edge of your right foot. Kick that right leg straight. No, this is not baby grasshopper. Please don't go into that. Keep your hips a little elevated. Look forward, reach the right hand forward. Your torso is upright. Thumb inside a fist. Pull back with that right arm. Pull back. We've got a nice balanced archer. Precision. Strength. Focus. Then drop. Both hands down. Right leg back behind you. Left leg back and up. Inhale, left leg back and up. Walk those hands backward toward the right foot. Backward toward the right foot. Bring your left knee into your torso. Let's stand all the way up, balance on our right leg. Hands at heart center. Yeah, that's fun. Now let's take this left leg over the right. All right, so this is actually the same adduction we just had in balanced archer. Our left leg is still on top. Now hook this left ankle behind the right, sit a little bit deeper. Option one, let's take our arms into garudasana as well. So left arm under right, and sit a little deeper. Now if you're good here, don't move, stay put. If you want a little freakiness, unhook your left ankle, unhook the arms. Take the arms off to the left side of your left leg. Take the hands down. Now, again, you could move that left hand forward. If you're right, drop your left forearm. Hook your legs. Look forward. Flying Garuda. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Then drop it. If you're still balancing on one leg, that's okay, because we're coming back with you. Hands at heart center, everybody left knee up. Left leg back, drop those hands down. Walk the hands forward, three-legged dog. Bend the left knee, open the hip. Now you have two choices. One is to circle this left leg in both directions as many times as you'd like. Second is to flip the dog. Now flipping the dog, listen carefully. Right hand turns out, look at your right foot. Drop the left foot parallel to your right foot. You're still looking at your feet. Push with your feet, lift with your hips, reach with your left arm, then lift your chin. You don't lift your chin until you're ready to go into the full expression. The feet and the hips do it first. They're the action. Now, turn your right hand in, lift up, left leg up, left knee to the nose or forehead, exhale, inhale up, drop that left foot. Yeah, pigeon. Big toes together, not pigeon. Balasana, child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide. I was really saying what I wanted, not necessarily what I ended up doing. Let yourself go. And certainly don't take yourself so seriously. If you practice yoga, inevitably, you have many voices going on at any given moment. Now, ideally, we wouldn't, for sure, but we do, because we're learning a completely different way of living from the way we may have been raised, right? We're learning to go with the flow. We're learning that sometimes adhering to dogma is jeopardizing to the greater call, right? So all of these things, which are counter to the way we may have been raised, are coming up, and it's okay to have those voices that kind of combat with one another. One day, the voices will become one, united, right? So take another breath. We're going to find our way back to downward facing dog, that really happy place. And I'm going to give you options. You could be getting tired at this point. I do understand if that's the case. So you could tiptoe, and I do mean tiptoe the feet equally to the front of the mat. Don't use one leg only. Tiptoe the feet equally. Otherwise, let's hop. Hop to the front of the mat. When you do arrive, look forward, lengthen. Fold and forget about it. Let's sit back, vashishtasana. Lift those arms up, inhale. Stand all the way up, hands to heart center, exhale. And yes, we're actually going to repeat all of that, so the twisting as well. Let's reach those arms up. Exhale the hands to heart center, sit back. Actually, let's not repeat the twisting. I don't want to wear you out. Instead, let's go ahead, go to your left leg. Left leg, left heel up behind you, heel to buttock. Lift the chest. Then fingertips to the ground. Use fingertips. Left knee to the back of the right knee. Reach back with your right hand, grab the knife edge of your left foot. Start to kick that left leg. Kick it straight, but don't sit all the way down. Keep the hips a little elevated, torso upright. Reach that left arm forward, thumb inside a fist. Then pull that left arm back. Precision, balance, strength, focus, and falling may be a part of that. Let it go. Fingertips down, left leg back, right leg back and up. Inhale, right leg back and up. Walk those hands backwards towards the feet. Good, bring that right knee in. Lift all the way up. Oh, balance on one leg. Right leg out, hands at heart center. Cross the right leg over the left. Now again, if you can hook the ankle, hook it. Now drop the hips down. Take that right arm under left arm. This is a good place for all of us to start because we have that abduction of the shoulders. This is a good abduction, a little counter to it. All right, if you did the arm balance before, let this go. Take the hands off to the right side. Again, you can take that right hand a little more forward, drop that right elbow down, look forward, rehook the legs. Look forward, all arm balances. Look forward and up. Bring it back. Bring it back. If you're still balancing, it's okay, because we're with you. Right leg up. Ooh. Right leg back and up, hands down. Walk the hands forward, three-legged dog. Bend the right knee, open the hip. Again, you can circle the right leg. If you flipped it before, look at your feet. Left hand turns out. Drop the right foot in line with the left. Push with your feet, lift with your hips, then look with your eyes and head. Push with your feet, lift with your hips. Your arms are just your guide. Left hand turns in. Lift yourself back up nice and slow. Right leg up. Right knee to the nose or forehead. Inhale up. Right foot down. child's pose. But let's take child's pose with palms together, big toes together, okay? Make this into a prayer position of the entire body. We're starting to move down slowly toward the ground now. You will not jump anymore, even though I know you may want to. So right now, just surrender yourself. Let yourself go. Now let's lift the head to look toward the hands. Walk the hands back. Let's move into a hands and knees position. And we're going to rinse off the spine before we go into our little back bending set before moving toward Shavasana. So tilt the pelvis forward, lift the chin, look up, inhale. Round the spine, exhale. And repeat. Inhale. Round the spine, exhale. One more time. Inhale. Round the spine, exhale. Come into a neutral spine. Let's lift up to kneeling. Now, in an ideal world, I would have another side bend before this back bend, but unfortunately, the side bends at the beginning of class are going to have to be enough. We're going to take the thumbs either side of the sacrum, roll the shoulders back. Again, chin to your chest. Your neck moves independent of the rest of the spine. You don't want to start your back bend with the most flexible part of your spine. You actually want to start your back bend with your legs. Tuck the tail. Good. Now again, sphincters up. So if you can tuck your tail, but then you're letting your urethra and your anus just kind of slide. A, that's not going to be good for you in older age. But B, it's not going to be good for you right now either. So keep all that drawn up. Thumbs either side of the sacrum. Then lift chest, lift chin. Hands can walk down the back of the leg. Hips move forward. And if you want, hands to the heels. Hold what you have, don't move. Keep feeling your hips slightly move forward. Inhale back up, hands at heart center. Bring them to the ground, the hands that is. I'm going to stay sideways to you. Make sure you turn the other way. Tilt the pelvis forward, walk the hands forward. And we want to bring our chin, not the forehead, the chin toward the ground. So you can always lift up and come out of the pose a little bit and then try to go back into it. Lift a little, try to go back into it. The first time you try to go into a pose, it may not be your deepest. It may not. It might, but it may not. So you can always come in it and come out of it. Now start to lift, but nice and slow. Again, we're going to round our spine, exhale, a little compensation. Come over to the fingertips though. And then come to neutral. All right, let's bring our knees together, but feet apart. Now, if you are protecting your knees today, you can sit on a block, or you can just keep your feet together and sit on your heels. This is up to you. This is going to lead to a mighty deep back bend, so I want you to listen to your body. All right, so we're in virasana. For many of us, this actually is quite uncomfortable. If it's not causing you to lose your breath, bear with me for a little bit, okay? We're going to walk those hands back behind us. We're going to go ahead and come down to the forearms, hands on the bottoms of the feet, and we'll lower down. Just for a brief moment, reach the arms over your head. Take one deep breath in here. Stretch, but tuck your tail. Tuck your tail. Try to take the lumbar curve out for a moment. And then take your hands on top of your feet. Let your lumbar curve lift. Push into your elbows. Lift the crown of your head. All right? If you want more than this. This bun is getting in my way. Use your hands on either side of the head. Lift with your hips and lift your torso up. Knees may separate, that's okay. Keep lifting with your hips, you guys. Keep engaging the pelvic floor. You can come up from there if you're lifting with your hips, or you could drop your back, use your hands on the bottoms of the feet, and slowly inchworm your way back up. We're all going to end up coming back up. Slow. No need to rush. Sometimes we get stuck in poses. That's okay. Take the hands to the floor out in front of us. We're going to rinse that off one more time. Tilt the pelvis forward, lift the chin, look up, inhale. Round the spine, exhale. Inhale. Round the spine, exhale. Inhale. Round the spine, exhale. Now come to neutral. Typically, when we move to our seat, we use some kind of circular vinyasa. But just like any other vinyasa, there's more than one way to do this. So you could, in theory, from where you are, just move your hands back to the back of your mat and then forward roll, right? You could do that. You could say, no, I don't like forward rolls, and instead, you could just cross your ankles and sit. Totally okay. Today, I did all that nasty back bend with you so that we could use a back bend to get us into it. Of course, you could do a drop back out of a headstand or forward stand of your choice. That's also circular vinyasa. But what about vashishtasana into back bend? So this is up to you, all right? I've just given you like 4 choices. But if you want to work on vashishtasana, let's try this together, all right? Thumbs curl under, thumbs, those are toes. Curl your toes under. That part's important. So if your feet are flat, you won't be able to do it. Curl your toes under. Thumbs either side of the sacrum. Now, we're going to come into this a little bit differently, but we're going to start the same way. So shoulders back, chin to chest. Tuck the tail. Tuck, hold these sphincters up. You won't be able to do this without. Hips move forward. Now, elbows by your sides. Fingers spread. Jazz fingers. There we go. Look back. Whoa, hey. Let's try that again. Ay, ay, ay. There it is. Don't doubt yourself. I know that was fun. If, like me, you start to go back and you panic, that's normal. It's okay to panic. I think in a society where we actually treat panic as a disorder, that we've just come to expect that, oh my God, if I'm panicking, I must be doing something wrong. No, we just have to take a step beyond, right? Take a deep breath, try it again. If trying it again causes you to panic again, maybe today's not the right day to do it, and that's okay. That doesn't mean you never try it. It just means, hey, I've planted a seed, and when it's ready to sprout, it'll sprout, but not today, and that's okay. All right, guys, let's lay down. I think that sounds like a plan. I'm gonna lay down so I can see you. Roll all the way back, and just rock a little bit, side to side. Rock a little bit. I would actually like to spend the rest of my day with you because, quite honestly, I could teach like this all day long. Especially seeing your names and your smiley faces, and I really like that. But alas, I know that some of you have work you must get back to, and I completely understand. So we're going to eliminate vinyasa belly up. I apologize. We should have done 4 of them, so if you want to do them later on today, you can. Let that left leg go long and straight on the mat. Interlace your fingers across the right shin. Pull that right thigh as tight into your body as you can. Little vashishtasana. Little, I say wind relieving, but really this is more than that. It's vata pacifying. And vata is what causes us to go like, no! It also causes us to be intelligent, though, and very connected to that more etheric realm. So right now, we just want to bring it down a notch. We want to pacify it. Now, let that right leg go. Arms over the head. Let's go to the other side. Left leg pulls in, nice and tight. Let it go. Arms over the head. Take a deep breath in. On your next exhale, pull both thighs in. Reach the arms off to the sides. Let your knees fall to the right, look to the left. Inhale, center. Let your knees fall to the left, look to the right. Inhale, center. And now this final pose for you, think of it as the ultimate punctuation at the end of your sentence. What do you need? Do you need a period? Do you need an exclamation point? We don't want there to be a big question, right? So you could take happy baby, balanandasana. Bottoms of the feet face the ceiling, pull the knife edges, knees toward the armpits. You can move around. Happy babies are actually not very still, right? So you can move around. Option 2 would be shoulder stand, arms by your sides. I'm not going to kick my table. Or even halasana, right? And then option 3 could be something I have not mentioned. It could be anything finalizing for you. Maybe you need a deeper forward bend. Maybe you need a deeper back bend. Maybe you need another inversion. All these are options, but what is most important is that they prepare you to come into Shavasana, where you let the body go. You let the breath go. And you let the mind go. And that's it. So when you're complete, find your Shavasana. I'll be right here with you. I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm still holding you accountable till the end. When you do find Shavasana, if you still feel that there is something pulling your attention, then allow yourself to move around a little bit. To shake out the legs, to shake out the arms, even to shake out the torso. It actually feels really good to shake everything before Shavasana. Like you're resting on a raft in the middle of the ocean and the waves are just causing the body to move in every which way. Let that happen. No one's watching you but you. You are your own witness. And be nice to yourself. Every so often, being a little goofy when there is intention behind it is okay. And sometimes being goofy for no intention at all is also okay. When you finally settle in, you can take that finalizing breath and let it go. Now, you can start to bring that awareness back to our fingers, back to our toes. We can inhale and reach those arms over our head. And we can open the mouth, let it go. You can pull the thighs in toward your torso. Rock a little forward and back, a little side to side. And when it feels okay to do so, let's keep things symmetrical today. And if your spine's okay with it, rock along your spine forward to an upright and comfortable seat with your palms face down on your knees, your eyes closed, and your torso long. We can inhale, reach those arms out to the sides and up. Palms together overhead. Let us exhale the thumbs to the forehead, to the mouth, to the heart. And bow the chin toward the chest. Acknowledge for yourself strength. Because when we can see strength in ourselves, we can see it in others. But we have to start right here, within us. So see your strength. See your strength in every ounce of effort. And see that effort in every breath that you breathe as you move forward. Remember, effort is the effect. Let that ignite you for the rest of the day. Namaste.